Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. My name is Raffi Chaparian. I'm the pastor of ABBC Hollywood, California. Just as yourself, I have many things to thank God for during this Thanksgiving season. But in particular, I want to thank God for His forgiveness. He has forgiven me from all of my sins, and I have been healed spiritually, emotionally, and mentally as the result of His forgiveness. The book of Isaiah says that through His stripes we have been healed. Not only because of His forgiveness, but I also thank God for the ability that He's given me to forgive others. And continually, I am healed as I forgive others. God forgiven me, and the ability that He has given me to forgive others. Wow, what healing that causes in my life. I have a letter in my hand, and I want to read to you a portion of that letter. And this letter is written to a group of individuals who has mistreated and hurt this writer. Yet the writer has been able to forgive them and has found healing through it all. And here's the portion that I want to read. And the writer continues saying, "You made me realize that I was stronger than I ever thought I could be. I have learned my worth, and for that I'm eternally grateful to you guys. I would never trade old things that I went through in high school. Not because I enjoyed it, but simply for the fact that it has made me a better person for it. You are the reason I learned to stand up for myself. You are the reason I learned to speak up and voice my opinion. You broke me out of my shy shell. When you tried to take control of my life, you were actually teaching me how to take control of it. In fact, you have enabled me to help others who have been in my situation, which is a great gift in of itself. Although I have no contact with you anymore, I still wish you well. I hope that no one ever puts you through the same things you put me through. It is a terrible feeling, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody, including you. I hope that you get all you want out of life, and that you achieve the goals you set out for yourself. Although I don't like to consider it bullying, it unfortunately was a form of it. I have already forgiven you and in the process of putting it all behind me." In the Gospel of Luke chapter 6, 27-28 states, "But I say unto you that hear, love your enemies, do good to them that hate you, bless them that curse you, pray for them that despitefully use you." This passage has helped me so many times. I know that this is a little weird to those who don't understand it. However, I am a Christian and have grown up in a Christian family, so I can say that I understand this passage very well, even though it can be hard to do. God knows our weaknesses, and He has promised to provide the power I need when I do not have the strength to do what He asks me. In other words, God will ultimately help me love my enemy when I do not know how to. To bless those that curse you, like the passage states, is a powerful way to keep me from becoming bitter, hateful, and bent on revenge. When I pray for those who despitefully use you, I focus my attention on God who can heal the hurt instead of being consumed with it and letting it become a way of life. One of the best ways for me to start my forgiveness process is to acknowledge the fact that forgiveness is for me and not for anyone else. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean I must reconcile with the person that hurt me. It simply means to let the hatred go towards the person and to find peace within my own self. I can hate the things I went through, but I do not have to hate you. Hating can cause my heart to harden and to miss out on some of the most wonderful things in life. Another step to the forgiveness process is to stop expecting so much from people. I must always keep in mind that at the end of the day, a life well lived is the best revenge. When I focus my energy on anger, hatred, and holding a grudge towards you, I am allowing you to govern and control of my life. I give up my inner peace, self-confidence, self-worth, and I lose the control over my own life. Not forgiving you will rob me of my power and strip me of my dignity. It will keep me trapped in my anger and resentment. It can harm me physically and emotionally, and it will stop me from enjoying life and living up to my full potential. As you can see, when I don't forgive you, I harm my own well-being. Whether I forgive you or not, it has no real impact in your life because you are not the one that was hurt. I choose to forgive you because if I don't, in the end, I lose. I give up fighting for myself, and I know that I am worth far more than going through life hating you or anybody else for that matter. I choose to forgive you even though you have not asked to be forgiven for my own well-being. I choose to forgive you so that I can feel free and heal. I choose to forgive you because it will draw me closer to God. What you may not realize is this: by forgiving you, I win. I benefit from it. Forgiveness is power. When I truly learn to forgive, that is when I become the hero everyone wishes they could be. Wow. May God bless you as you find forgiveness from God through Jesus Christ and forgive others during this Thanksgiving season.